I Love You to the Moon and Back, illustrated by Tim Warnes. I love our time together as we start each happy day. And up on the hill, there's a mama polar bear and a baby polar bear, and they're looking over this huge landscape of a sunrise as they start their day. And we see some snowy mountains and green trees and a big ocean to watch the sun come up. I love our bath time silliness, the way we splash and play. The mama and the baby polar bear are in the water, splashing around with big smiles on their faces, and there's a little fish jumping out of the water. I love to lift you way up high so you feel really tall. And the mama polar bear is walking with the baby on her shoulders, so he feels very big and tall, just like her. They're walking through a field of green grass with some gray rocks and green trees and snowy mountains in the background. We'll climb the highest mountaintops. Hold you tight and you won't fall. There's the mama polar bear with the baby polar bear on her back again. They're walking over some green hills, and we see the same snowy mountains and green trees, and next to them is a bird flying in the sky. I love to share the magic of the shining skies above. The mama polar bear is laying on the green grass in the shape of a starfish with her arms and legs spread out, and the baby polar bear is laying right next to her, and they're both looking at the sky, which has some yellow and green and blue, and they're looking at the stars with the mountains in the background. And think of all the different ways that we can show our love. The baby polar bear is standing on a branch, so he's the same height as his mom, and they're looking out into the distance, smiling at each other and looking at the stars and the snowy mountains in the back. They're standing on a sandy beach right in front of the water. Like when we're touching noses. And there's the mama polar bear and the baby polar bear smiling at each other and laughing, and their noses are touching just at the ends. Playing chase. The mama polar bear is chasing the baby with a branch from the green trees, and the baby is standing on a tree walking towards the mama polar bear, and they're playing chase with each other. And we see two chipmunks on the tree branch with the baby. It looks like they're playing with them too. Or seeing friends. The mama polar bear and the baby polar bear are meeting all their wonderful animal friends. We see an owl in the sky, and some squirrels on a tree branch, some bunny rabbits coming out of the ground, and an orange fox sitting playing with the mama and the baby bear, and tiny little chipmunks and a mouse. Our love is always with us, and it never ever ends. There's the mama holding the baby polar bear in her arms with all their little friends, and everybody's asleep and cuddling, and they're perched on a little log looking at all of their animal friends. So snuggle safely in my arms, our day is nearly done. And there's the mama holding her baby polar bear in her arms, rocking him to sleep. I love you to the moon and stars, my precious little one. And there's the mommy and the baby polar bear sitting, looking at the moon. They're sitting on some green grass, looking at the snowy mountains and a big white moon. The end.